You are fighting to keep your children in bondage. You are fighting to keep your children, their talents to waste. You are fighting to make your children suffer for next 600 years. You are fighting to make your children miserable. You are fighting to die on family death. You are fighting to live uncomfortable life. You are fighting to, oh my God, use your sense. We are on 2021. The world is moving far. Today, do you know that Nigeria don't have anything missile? Do you know that Nigeria cannot produce weapon? Do you know that ordinary gun, AK-47, Nigeria cannot produce it? Do you want to tell me that if you go to Okamed, they don't have people that are talented to do that? How many companies or how many places have you seen government place these people to achieve their dreams? Once again, if you are joining me for the first time, my name is Mazi Achebe Paul. Here. Pronto? Pronto? I don't see nobody talking. Who be that? Onyebia. Eh? Okay. So, sorry for that. Somebody ring my bell, so I have to know. Sorry for that interruption. These are the problem we are facing today. The problem of you fighting against the restoration of the kingdom of Chukwukabiam. What will you benefit? Poverty. What will you benefit? Suffering. Let me tell you, in Western world, they have football academy school. In Western world, they have boxing school. In Western world, even the cripples work. Let me tell you one thing. Ask any person that is that live in Western world, he will tell you, any company that has up to 30 workers will employ one abnormal person. Yes, my brother, I'm in Italy. Any person that any company you see that employ more than 30 workers will employ person that is semi-madness or a deaf or dumb. Go and check it. Why are they doing it? To reduce the people, to reduce causing of nuisance in the street. Because that is where they make it. If you have up to 90 workers, you will have one deaf person or dumb. You will have one mental challenge or one physical, one mental person that has you have it. Like where I'm working, we have up to 5 of them because we have up to almost 200 workers there. Those people, the law, whether they come work or they don't come work, you don't question them because you know that they have mental problem. They are working with their own thing, but there is a way they guide them. You will give them, either you give them cleaning or you give them any work that you know that cannot cause harm to them. That is how people, Western country, do it. In Nigeria, have you seen mental challenge person or any deaf the government employ the person? They will tell you that how can you offer? In that case, the people who born such people, how do you want them to be taking care of them? That is why you need to join hands and end that in Nigeria. End it. It pains me that most people you see that come online to talk rubbish or to tell you that Nigeria is a blessed land. They are living abroad. That means they don't want you to come abroad. They hate you. They want you dead. If you see any person living outside Nigeria and tell that Nigeria is a blessed land, Nigeria is a God-sent hand, the person hates you, don't want you to enjoy anything in life. The person wants you to suffer. Go and check it. Go and check it. You will see what I'm telling you. I don't cook up stories. I don't cook up stories. Because in Western world, you will have the opportunity, any talent you have, whatever you know how to do, they will pick you up. They will train you on that. Do you think that if Anthony Joshua is to remain in Nigeria, do you think that he will be that great? Ask yourself, have you seen any Nigerian football player taking a African world best or coming up for this FIFA world best? Or do you think that they don't have? But when they born the person outside, the person will grow that talent. Anthony Joshua is the world heavyweight champion today in boxing. But I wish he's in Nigeria, he remained in Nigeria. They will kill that career. This Israel today is doing great because he's not representing Nigeria. David Alaba, most of you who watch football, David Alaba, who is playing a left back in Bayern Munich, come to Nigeria to play for Nigeria. What do they tell him? That he have to pay. He have to pay money to represent his own country. That country that he want to represent, that he want to die for, tell you to pay money. But because he was born in Austria, he can represent Austria. He nationalized there. He live in Nigeria and he go there. Today they are begging him. My brother, if you don't move out, if you don't fight for disintegration of Nigeria, you are going to die miserable. You will face a miserable life, death. Because Nigeria is a cursed country. It's not a country that person can be proud of anywhere in the world. Check it. Do you people remember when Nigeria shouted Ghana must go? Today, Ghana is shouting Nigeria must go. That is to tell you that you are moving backward. Why can't you redeem your image by joining hand and divide the country? Why? Why can't you redeem your image by joining hand and redeem this country by dividing it so that your image can be redeemed, so that the people can respect you? As people now, there are many countries abandoning Nigeria not to open account in some of their banks, but their politicians can come and open. Do you know why they allowed Nigerian politicians to come and open? Because they know that they will loot your money and bring it to them. But you that reside in that country, they will restrict you not to open account because they know that if you open it, you have nothing to loot to put inside. Rather, even the little one you receive, you take it home. Why can't you get up? As a young youth, why can't you? Why are you people deceiving yourself? Why? Why are you people deceiving yourself? The world, every country, make it easy for their citizens. Every citizen of every foreign land receive a salary, whether you work or not. Once you give birth to a child in foreign land, that your child has what they call child benefit. In Nigeria, do you people know what is child benefit? No. Do you people know what is child benefit? How many people can boast now that you know the meaning of child benefit, that you have received child benefit? The only child benefit a Nigerian person can receive now is the gift your mother or your father or your friends bring to you. But do you know that in foreign land, the moment you give birth in hospital, the government will pay your hospital bill and the medicine and everything. Even if you take operation to deliver, the government is in charge in foreign land, including this country where I am. Now, the same group of elements, the same group of scallywags, the same group of nincompoop will tell you that IPOB is your problem, that you have to go and form vigilante to face IPOB. You will foolishly go and form it to fight your God. Ojadeli, go and listen to that music. Ojadeli, wanjele mba na mo, ikpachangi na ba magaba na nweze mba, because nweze buchigi. IPOB is the gods you are seeing today in Igbo land. Because they have done a lot what nobody have ever done in the East. They have done it. They have bring out. They have stopped the insecurity in Igbo land. You see it. What are you benefiting as a Nigeria? What is Nigeria giving you that is shacking you? Do you know you will become a greater moron and foolish if you fight to keep Nigeria? I tell Edo people, join hands together and fight and liberate your people. Instead of that, they are forming one useless thing, killing themselves. That energy they use to kill themselves, if they channel it in killing those Fulani people inside their bush, you will see Edo will remain calm. Then divide you people by labeling you names. They come and join this and join that. Unite and know the importance of unity. Fight the common enemy and free yourselves from your slave. Are you people happy for your guests to come in Italy and do this kind of dirty work? Are you people not ashamed of that? Repair that. Fight for the division of Nigeria. Let Nigeria divide. You will not see any of your people coming abroad to do dirty work. Rather, people will come into your home. You will be taking this document you are talking of today. You have people will now be giving people document. People will come in Benin to seek asylum. You don't want to wake up. How many foreigners you see in Nigeria seeking asylum? Do they have asylum camp in Nigeria? No, because it's a dead man country. Have you heard in the history that Nigeria deport any foreigner? No. How can they? Who want to come apart from the Fulani terrorists? Who want to come? Are they seeking visa? Have you heard that Nigeria deny a foreigner visa? They don't reject because nobody is in. You don't even need for you to even to say that you are coming to Nigeria. They will even be happy because they know that you will risk two things. You are risking your life or you are risking not to be kidnapped. Nigeria is a home of kidnappers, a home of atrocities, a cursed land. And if you know that you don't want to participate in a cause like that, you join hands together with indigenous people of Biafra to stop saying that you are not, some of you were foolish enough to come out and say that I am supporting Nnamdi Kanu. I love what he is doing, but I am not an indigenous of Biafra. You're a fool. Let me tell you the truth. You can't love something without joining it. It's like a football club. Once you love a football club, you like it, you become their fans. You join the football club. If you know that Nigeria have tired you, that what is going on in Nigeria is not what you want, what you need to do is to join hands and make sure that thing, they remove it. And you yourself know that the only solution in that for Nigeria to move forward is to divide it. Don't bother to go for restructuring because that restructuring is what every of these Izu politicians will be using to campaign now. They have only three things to campaign, if you don't know. They have created it. If they come to the east and the west, they will use second Niger bridge to campaign for Igbo people. They go to west, they will use a restructure to campaign for them. They go to north, they will say we retain power. That is the truth of the matter. They will now tell you that these three things. Remember Buhari? He tell you that after if he win, he will take off Boko Haram within 3 months. This is how many years is in power now? The 50 years, if I'm not mistaken. Yet, the insecurity is dying. It's increasing every day. Now, people like Pastor Tunde Bakare, who organized the protest during under Jonathan, is nowhere to be found. Now that Nigerian life need to be saved, Pastor Tunde Bakare have gone hiding in the pastor. Now, the same thing, he said that the only person that will make him to drop his mission to become Nigeria president is Tinubu. Instead of him to go and meet Tinubu and tell Tinubu the truth, that Tinubu is a blood-sucking demon, that Tinubu masterminded the killing of those innocent youths in Lekki, he is sponsoring him. Which type of youth do we have in Nigeria? I am asking you people, which type of youth do we have? Which type of people do we have? You don't want to wake up. You want to sleep until further notice. You will sleep and die. You will sleep and car will come and match you. You will die there. You will die. Janjaweed people. If any person tell you that Nigeria, the problem of Nigeria today is IPOB, slap the person, beat the person up because the person is your enemy. Any person who tell you that the problem of Nigeria today is IPOB, beat hell out of the person because that person don't want you to grow. Go around the world. Check the whole world today. How many places in the world can you can see after father rule, he will give that same rule to his children? But in Nigeria, it's happening. Tinubu is in power. In daughter is in power. In every of his relationship is controlling Lagos, and you people don't want to wake up. And they call him Jagaban of blood sucker. You don't want to wake up. You will remain a slave. You don't want to fight for your children because you think you don't have what it takes to fight for your children. You have everything that it takes, everything that it requires to fight for the restoration of Biafra, which is the restoration of your children's future. This Biafra you are seeing today that you don't want, you think, oh, I don't want to be among, is your destiny. You rejecting Biafra is like rejecting your destiny. You must rise up. You must fight for it. It's a must. It's a must fight. Listen, you see in this battle, something must kill a man in this life. This is one thing I want every one of you to understand, that something must kill a man. If you fold your hands that you don't want to die in restoring your own nation, you will die in vain because the Fulanis will come after your life. They will surely come. They will surely come. I tell you nothing but the truth. I will not come here to deceive you. Go foreign land and see what is happening there. Oh my God. When you travel, you see, as I am today, I can make video from morning till night. There's nothing like NEPA don't take light. Oh. No. If I want, I off my light. If I like, I on it. I am in charge of my light. The switch is here. Anytime I want to off it, I off it. The only thing that I need to do is to pay my light bill. That's all. In Nigeria, whether you use light or you don't use light, they will bring light bill for you. They don't give you light, and you are still clamoring. You are so passionate to defend that smelling country. It's a pity that most of you cannot reason beyond your enemies. It's a pity that most of you cannot reason at all. How can, in this situation of country, every day we hear, if people don't die in Nigeria, 100 people die every day. If they don't die in cars death, they will be killed by bandits. If they are not killed by bandits, they will be killed by Boko Haram, or they will be killed by Fulani, and you feel comfortable in that country. You feel like it's normal life. That is normal. That is how you see it. It's a culture. No, it's not a culture. It's not a culture. It's not a culture. Something must be done. So you need to rise up. You have to get up. The moment you get up as a youth, the moment you rise up as a youth, the energy you have, that energy you use to do saga, that energy you use to find who you can fight, use it in restoring, in fighting for Biafra. Use it in fighting for this nation that they call Biafra. You will see the difference between Nigeria and Biafra. You will see the difference between light and darkness. I tell you nothing but the truth. If you see this fear that most of us, you don't want to be arrested by DSS, you don't want to be arrested by police. That is why they formed EFCC. They leave the people that are looting the money. They are chasing you guys. And sorry, once you wear a wristwatch that is expensive, they will call you Yahoo Yahoo. You cannot even have a dreadlock and go to and move about. They will arrest you. You become a criminal. You cannot draw tattoo. You will become a criminal. You cannot ride a good car. You cannot wear a good clothes in that in Nigeria. You become a criminal. And you are comfortable. Are you comfortable? Now, can you drive a good, can you move all the way from Onitsha to Delta now without being harassed by one person? Can you? That is to tell you that Nigeria have expired. It's expired country. Nigeria expired almost 6 years ago or 7 years ago. And the new nation have to take over. Biafra have to take over, whether you like it or not. So you better join the moving train. Because we move. The Eastern Security Network is here to protect you and give you what all the necessary thing you need. So don't fear anything. Come out and do whatever you want to do. Don't stop allowing Nigerian politicians to use you. Say enough is enough. Rise up. Rise up. Oh my God. See the talent that is wasted. See the talent that are wasting in Africa. You see the talent because nothing is working. You send your children to school, they will rape the child because even the teachers are confused. They don't know what they are doing again. There is nothing you can do to make Nigeria work again. Biafra is the only solution. Biafra is the only solution that will make Africa again. If you want to redeem your image as a black man, you want your name, people to respect you as a black man, you need to fight for the restoration of Biafra. You need to join the truth. You don't need to stand and say, oh, how I wish I can see who will help me. No, time of how I wish have passed. Time of how I wish is no longer existing. The time is now. If you want us to produce, let me give you an example with other foreign countries. You want to drive a Bugatti, right? You want to drive Maserati. You want to drive wear Gucci. You want to wear anything, Giorgio Armani. Have you asked yourself, all those expensive cars and expensive clothes, how do they produce it? It's someone's talent. The system, they work for it and they build it. They work for it and they build it. That is why you see the system, they are producing all those quality things. Ask yourself, the things in Ariara, the shoes they are producing, Aba made shoes, Oka made cutlass. Why can't they build a factory for them to bring it to the higher level? So that the way Chinese are importing their product, you will be exporting your own product outside country. Even you that is watching me now, you know that you have talent, but because of the country where you come from, you cannot grow that to your talent. That your talent died in you. You leave that your talent with nothing, no help. But you know, if you are in a foreign land from your childhood, they will not help you with that talent. Most of you that now travel in this your old age, you know, you see that they cannot help you again with the talent because you have grown past it. It's like starting from beginning. But if your system of government is good, if you are good in producing phone like this, before age of 18, you will produce many. Do you know that the people that produce this Nokia Touch now, this Nokia you are seeing, they are the one producing this Samsung Galaxy, and the one they call the Samsung Pro Max, iPhone Pro Max 12, all these things that are selling a high price. Do you know that Nigeria have every materials to produce this phone you are seeing? And they have the people that can produce it. Do you know that in foreign country, you don't see them repairing phone, but Nigeria repair it, but they cannot produce it. That is talent. Any person can scatter this phone and repair it and change things, can produce it if you put the person in the right school to do it. But revise is the case. Revise is the case. We cannot. And because we don't want to do the needful. Everybody is afraid. Everybody is afraid. I challenge any person to come join this program and tell me that Nigeria is a blessed land. I have some question for you. If you know that Nigeria is a country that is a blessed country, come up, send me a request, then I will accept you so that you will prove it. If you can answer my questions direct, come let me to believe. Nigeria, a country that God rejected, country God created, a human being created it. Human being called you Nigeria, and you think you are proud of it. Nothing is working. Ordinary matches you cannot produce. Cotton wood you cannot produce. What other kindergarten? People from elementary schools are producing all those things. You cannot produce it, and you are proud to call yourself a black man. That is why the white people don't respect. No matter how educated a black man is, he remains a fool before the white people. Why? Because our thinking, our IQ is very low. Our thinking is low. We think like monkeys and we behave like goats. We think another thing and we exhibit another thing. That is what is drawing a black man back. If we can exhibit and carry out whatever we think, the way we think it, you will see a black man will be respected in the world. A black man prefers to be corrupted instead of to maintain his integrity. That is what is hindering us. Do you know amount? Ask yourself, if the so-called Nigerian loot, what happened to Abacha loot? Do you know how much Buhari government recovered from Abacha loot? They recover it, another looter looted it. They recover from Abacha, another one looted it. Magu looted everything they recovered from Abacha loot. Now, where is Magu? Have him been prosecuted? No. Nobody remind him in prison. No. He is free going. And they, of course, now they will carry their marine or whatever it's called, go to his house and bring it and tell that it's from Kuje prison. That is lies. Lie upon lie. Go to Kuje prison. You cannot see any Fulani person there. That is simple message. The Fulanis are your real enemy. The moment the day we understand that Igbos, our real enemy is the Fulanis, the Yorubas, their real enemy is Fulanis, every other tribe in Nigeria, your real enemy is the Fulanis. The day we realize this, the betterment for us. Any day we realize this, it will be better. Go and check the whole prison in Nigeria today. You will not see any Fulani man there. Which prison are they now putting them? Where? Where are they putting them? All the Fulanis that looted upon looted, commit all the whole crime. They are nowhere, none of the prison, you can see any of them. And they will tell you that they are in prison. Which prison? Go there and pay them visit. You will not see them. Unexpected visit, you will not see them. They are not there. They are all in their house doing their business. The day of court, they will carry that to their Black Maria to go. They will go their house, carry them secretly, and bring them to court and tell you that they are bringing them from the prison. Foul. They use lies to deceive us because they know that the East and the West don't ask questions. They are not interested of what the government is doing. They are good in killing themselves and fighting themselves. That is why the Yorubas and Igbos, they keep on seeing themselves as enemy. Meanwhile, the Fulanis are busy penetrating these two regions and killing them. The Yorubas that are in the north, the ones that are Christians, the same way with Igbo, they are killing them all in the name of Satan, Kaduna, and all this nonsense they are talking. When will we be wise? When? When can we open our eyes? When? I am asking you. You see it. Everybody today, all the whole Nigerians, they want to become a celebrity. You want to become a comedian. It's hardship. It's hardship. Some of the people doing comedy and they doing gossiping online is because of they are jobless. If you have something doing, you engage yourself. You will not be coming online morning, afternoon, and night. Now, many talents are being killed because of jobless in Nigeria. Nobody can produce anything again. Nigeria cannot even bother to. This solar energy you people are seeing, it's not hard to produce, but can they help you with the materials? That is the question you need to ask yourself. Which effort is Nigerian government doing to combat this unemployment today? Which effort? They are not making any effort. There's no single effort that they are making because the youth are lazy. The youth are hopeless. The youth are useless. The youth are coward. The youth don't think. The youth don't want to do anything. They want, oh, you see the Bugatti when you like it. It's a youth like you that produce that Bugatti. You are now ranting on Facebook. How old is Mark Zuckerberg before he make a Facebook app? You know you can do it, but the system of the government where you come from make you not to produce it. That is to tell you have to fight the government, not your brothers. You have to fight. If you can fight the government and force them to change, you will live a good life. You will ride that Maserati, you will ride that Bugatti without going through any hardship, without robbing. One politician in Nigeria can have 100 cars. One politician will have Ferrari, latest one, have Bugatti, latest one, will have any latest car, they will buy it. Ask them, before you become the Nigerian governor or the senator, how many cars, what have the person achieved? But the moment they enter, you will see them looting money, buying estates, building university in foreign land. Some of the companies you see with foreign names operating in Nigeria are owned by those Nigerian politicians, but they use other names. Are you people aware that James Sibori built a refinery in Switzerland with a white man name? Before you know it, the white man committed suicide and he will owe the whole refinery to his son. Today, where is James Sibori? And Nigeria as a country don't have a refinery. Ask yourself, what happened to the 4 Nigerian refinery? Nigeria can carry oil to go and refine in Niger. Niger then draw the pipeline from Niger Delta to Niger, to Morocco, to Tunis. And yet they don't have a refinery. The $2 billion they borrowed to draw those pipelines can build that many refineries. But because they know that the youth cannot see the things that are going wrong, they keep on telling you that we will. How can 80 years old man promise you a young youth light in this 21st century? You will be clapping for the person. Nigeria gained their independence in 1960. They are still promising you light, where other countries are promising their citizens, making them great again. They are giving their citizens the life they deserve to live. And they are promising you light, ordinary light. Oh my God. Let us be wise. How can 80 years old man promise you that he will rebuild a school for you? That means you don't know your right. You stand for you. You have to stand up for your right. The country is not working. That's your right. Your right will make it work. Today, Nigeria cannot boast of how much is a liter of petroleum in Nigeria. It's almost 300. Are you people aware? And the country that has the crude oil. How can Nigerian petroleum supposed to be 5 naira per liter or 2 naira per liter? Nigerian fuel per liter supposed to be 2 naira, but because of the evil, because the youth are not speaking, because nobody is talking, that is why you can count almost 300 naira to buy just a liter. How much is bag of cement in Nigeria? All those things, the materials are in Nigeria. They use everything in Nigeria to do it. They don't import anything to do it. Yet, a bag of cement is almost 3.5. The rice you people are doing today, what are the government doing to make to comb all those things? What? Nigeria, they have where in Edo State there is something they call Abode rice. How many companies there they have? Why can't Nigerian government help those people to make that Abode rice become great, and they will make it a foreign rice, like a foreign rice, and they will enjoy it. In Anambra State, they have Ayamelon rice. I keep on repeating it because they must hear it. Ayamelon rice. In Ebonyi, they have it. Why can't they put effort to make those things great and export it? Why? Because they know by doing it, you will have a good life. By doing that, you will have your brain. You will know that, oh, life is sweet. You will not think on how to do this 419, the Yahoo Yahoo. You will not think about it. Do you know that it's Nigerian government that make a lot of people to become a Yahoo today? Go to the whole prison in the world. 90% of the prisoners there are Nigerians. Some of you that are in Nigeria today, that you don't want to talk, your brother is abroad. Your brother is inside prison. You don't hear about him over a year, 2 years. He's inside cell. Maybe he have committed one thing or the other because of the hardship. He is serving in prison, rotting in prison. Why can't you rise up and prevent all those things? Only Biafra will save you, will set you free. We are here to speak the truth and nothing but the truth, irrespective of who is involved. Speak the truth. Speak nothing but the truth. How can you make your life better? Some people will ask, oh, if I fight for the restoration of Biafra, I will lose my position in government, in Nigerian government. No. When you join hand and restore Biafra, you will contest because Biafra will be a nation. That governor that you want to become, you become a governor in your state, in Biafra land. That senator you want to become, you will become a senator in Biafra land. The difference is that you cannot have chance to loot. You cannot steal the way you are stealing in Nigeria. That is the only difference. Don't forget that I made it open challenge. If you know that Nigeria can do more better without division, send your request. I will add you in this program so that you will prove to me how Nigeria can become great nation with this kind people on it, without division. Nigeria is dead. Nigeria is like an old man sucking young blood. Rejected winch. Nigeria is a rejected winch, a rejected nation, a nation, a group of confusion, full of nepotism. Nothing can make Nigeria work. Even God himself, if he come down to Nigeria, he will confuse. If you send Jesus to come to Nigeria, the moment he set his foot in Nigeria, he will become confused because that country is irritating. It's irritating. Nothing inside, both the young and old are confused element. Why can't you divide it? Why can't you join hands? Let's make a Biafra a nation. Let's restore this nation that God has ordained. Join the people that are calling for the disintegration of Nigeria so that you will have your freedom, so that you will say no to slavery. Do you know that Nigeria don't have what is human right? If Nigeria is functioning, they have human rights. How can Sowore be detained and nothing is happening? How can they kill thousands of people and the human right is there? Falana said that he is a human right lawyer, and every day you see the government abusing innocent citizens. You fold your arms. How? Why do you fold your arms? Because you don't want to speak the truth. You know the truth. You are a human rights lawyer. You stand. You have your team, other lawyers. You fight against injustice. You fight for the citizens. You defend the citizens' right. The whole Nigerian lawyers are failure. They have failed Nigerian citizens. All they are fighting, when you pay them, they will keep on adjoining the case, and you will pay them for transport. Join me tomorrow. I will expose Nigerian lawyers. On my tomorrow's program it will be here with Nigerian lawyers. I will deal with them. I will expose all their weakness, because they are the one who make Nigerian citizens to suffer. Do you know that court is supposed to be a last hope of a common man? But today, court is now the business of the rich. Business of the rich. Nobody, once you are poor, you go to court, they will send you to prison. You can't get judgment. I don't want to go into that. I will keep that for tomorrow. Because as I tell you people, we are here to do everything within our power to restore Biafra. Biafra is my color. Biafra is in my blood. I'm a born Biafra. And I can never take, because of the dirty thing I will benefit from the zoo government and deny my country. No. That is how you know a man. You know a man stand with his words. I challenge you, if you think that Nigeria is working, tell me what you have benefited. Why are you people running out of the country? Why are you, the citizens, killing themselves in Mediterranean Sea, enslaving themselves in Libya? If any person that are living abroad tell that Nigeria is a blessed land, tell the person, return home and live. You will see, the person will say, God forbid. You don't want to return to a blessed land, but you want the people in that place to be suffering. That is hypocrisy. That is hypocrisy of you. You are not good. You are wicked. You are wicked. And this is why, when you hear Biafra, many people will that name Biafra, that name IPOB, strike fear in the heart of Fulanis. Do you know why? Because that name Biafra, that name IPOB, they know that this is the only group that will stop the crime that is happening in Nigeria today. That name, IPOB, this flag you are seeing here, this very flag, it strikes fear in the heart of the Fulanis. The world is afraid of this flag you are seeing here. Why? Because they know that this flag represents end of slavery. This flag represents end of bondage. This flag you are seeing here represents end of suffering. This flag represents light. This flag you are seeing here, the moment they restore this nation, every black African will know the value of life. You cannot sentence any person to prison for just no cause. A minister can never jam your car and also arrest you at the same time. They are afraid because this flag is an injustice. It fights all the injustice. This flag will stop the white man's primacy in Africa. That is why you see them fighting against it. Nobody hates this flag, but because they are afraid of what they will lose, they don't want the nation to come. Don't think that the people hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No! What they hate is that name, Biafra. Why they hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is because he is championing for this nation to rise up. God is using him to fulfill and to put a stop to the crimes the white people are committing in Africa. Tomorrow I have many things to explain, because we stand for the truth. Like I say, we move. We move. This flag you are seeing here, why they don't want it to fly? Why they don't want it? Because the moment Biafra come, from beginning, you cannot loot money and take it to another country. You are a civil servant. You cannot take more than 5,000 Biafran currency out of Biafra state. Do you know that in Kuwait, You cannot take more than 1,000 Kuwait dirham to Kuwait dinar to another country. Are you people aware? Ask Nigerians that are living there, they will tell you. They don't do, their currency don't move out. The money circulates within the country. That is how you build the nation. The world is afraid of this flag because they know that this flag will be an eye opener for all black race. For all black race, this flag will open their eyes. The way the system of government will be an amazing. People will like to know who is piloting this country. The way they have tried everything possible to divide IPOB, it becomes indivisible group. That is how this country will become indivisible country, and it will become crimeless country. That is why they are fighting everything within their power to stop it, because they know what they are benefiting. They know, the white people know that these black people, they use them to enrich themselves. Everything you see that is happening in white man country, they use black as jockey, use them and dump them. They know the end of those things is the restoration of Biafra. That is why the whole world power now, nobody want to speak. They don't want to talk. They don't want to come out and say, let this nation go. If Biafra is to be in foreign land, all the world will be speaking by now. They will say, let them go. But they know Africa, this is their hope. African continent, this is their hope. This flag you are seeing here is the hope of African continent. The moment Biafra is restored, you see this thing that is happening in Ghana, Burkina Faso, Sierra Leone, all the crises in Africa, they will start tackling it, because let me tell you how it will happen. The moment Biafra is restored, you see person like Julius Malema of South Africa, this man from Burkina Faso, I have forgotten his name, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they will come together to make Africa great. All the foreign land. Do you know that in Africa, nobody can, no country in Africa that has their own currency. All the currency are using are being forced. How would I say it? It's being forced on them to use it. Once this country comes, every country in Africa will be producing their own currency. And when that happens, you will see that Cameroon will not be paying 50% to France for nothing. Congo Reserve will not be in France any longer. Nigeria will not be paying homage. The Arewa will not be paying homage to the Britain. Biafra will set every African country free. That is why you see them. They don't want Biafra to be restored. That is why you see them. They are fighting everything within their power. If they see any means to silence Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they will do it. But they know you can't fight God. They know you cannot do anything when God have blessed a man. I tell you nothing but the truth. We speak the truth here. Once again, my name is Mazi Achebe Paul. Welcome to Mazi Achebe Paul's page. We speak nothing but the truth. We teach here. That is what we do. We are IPOB. We tell people nothing but the truth. The reason you see them every day, you will see one, they will produce one person to attack IPOB, because they know that the restoration of Biafra lies in IPOB. And they are fighting. They don't know how to come in to distract or destabilize what IPOB is doing. All the effort you are seeing today, if I tell you how much Nigerian government has spent in bribing world powers to make sure that nobody speak about IPOB, you will be shocked. The money Nigerian government has spent to make sure that Biafra flag, Biafra nation died, we reach them to pay their citizens for good 10 years without them going any job, and they will not shake. I tell you nothing but the truth. We speak the truth. Nigeria government is evil, and Britain knows that. Without Britain, Nigeria is nothing. Without Britain, Nigeria will not last a week. Biafra will finish them. But because Britain, They know these people are very cunning. They know what they are benefiting. Don't think that the oil you see today, do you know how many barrels that go out from Nigeria every day? Are you people aware? More than 200,000 barrels move out from Nigeria every blessed day. Do you know how much is one barrel? I've calculated it. And you see the amount that Nigeria is generating, yet they are in recession, yet they cannot pay workers, yet they cannot pay pensioners, yet they cannot create jobs for the youth, yet unemployment is increasing every day, and nobody is talking. They made everyone to think that Biafran IPOB is the problem. Ask yourself, is it IPOB that caused insecurity in Nigeria? Common sense is not common. I keep on repeating it. Ask yourself, the oil they have been selling since 1960, since 1914, up to now, they are drawing oil, they are exporting oil, they are exporting oil. What are they using the money? Yet they are borrowing. Yet they cannot pay workers. Yet ASU is in strike for more than 3 years now. Nobody is talking. Some students have forget that they have gained admission into university because the school, the ASU, the universities are on strike. Now tell me, who stopped school for almost 2 years now? Remember, like they said, once you leave school, school leaves you. Once you leave math, math leaves you. If you know how to solve quadratic equation, there is a stage you will reach, you will forget it. The moment you started working, you start working. After 4 or 5 years, and maybe your work is not into calculation, you will forget what is quadratic equation. You will not even know the formula of linear equation. I tell you nothing but ask any person that is educated, unless you are gifted. An average student who struggle to read before understanding, the moment that person stop, he will forget everything. You as a student, use yourself as example. Is it everything you know how to do in school? Is it all you can do now that you are no longer in school? No. Ask yourself, what is the Nigerian government doing with all the monies they are generating from revenues and the other things? Go to your state. You as a businessman, do you know how much you pay for tax? To rent a store now, you pay the landlord. After paying a huge amount to the landlord, do you know that you will pay for the local government, you will pay for the community, you will pay for the state, and you will pay for the federal level? All of them. None of them is 1,009. It's from 10,000 upwards. Calculate how many shops that is in that state, and you tell me, where is the money going? Where is the money going? And the same group of people will come out and tell you that Biafra IPOB is your problem. And you follow it. You listen to such people. You listen to such stupid people, and you are endangering your life the more. You are enslaving yourself the more. This flag you are seeing here carry a lot of load. This flag you are seeing here, the enemy of this flag you are seeing here is the enemy of success. Any person that tells you that Biafra restoration is a no-go area, tell the person that you are an enemy of progress. The person don't like good things. We are here to tell you the truth. I tell people nothing but the truth. The reason why you need to join hands today in restoration of Biafra is to make sure that your children have a bright future. Is to make sure that your children don't suffer what you suffer to grow up. Check it. Even if when your father is an average rich man, ask yourself, do you know the kind of difficulties you pass through in growing? You never live the kind of life you wanted to live because you don't have the necessary requirements. You don't have the necessary money to grow. And you want your children to suffer the same way. No, you have to pay a sacrifice for your children to grow. If you really love your children, you will love to fight for the restoration of Biafra. If you want your children to have a good life, you have to fight for the restoration of Biafra, because the future of your children, that is the future of your unborn children, of your growing children, that is the future of you yourself. Because in Biafran land, you cannot loot. You cannot loot the poor masses and go. You cannot enrich yourself with the people's money. That is why they are afraid. Ask yourself, why is the Eastern and the West, South governors are afraid to restore Biafra? No, since they know that they love the people, let them restore Biafra. Because they know if they restore Biafra, the moment you restore Biafra, you come out as a public servant, you are a civil servant, you cannot loot. All those doors, bribing and corruption, the doors will be closed. Now, tell me, have you seen the reason why they tell you that Biafra, they cannot support it? Some label it as a terrorist. But they don't see Fulani people, bandit, as a terrorist group. They don't see it. If a governor thinks he's doing well, after they restore Biafra, let him come out and contest. Let the person come out and contest. When the person wins, he will know, yes, the masses love you. Your good work will speak for you. Do you think that there is any person from the south or southeast, as they label them, that will come out in president to come out contest for president when Mazi Nankan will come out and the person will have up to 3 votes? Even the person's wife will vote against the person, because your good legacy will speak for you. The reason why the Eastern governors are afraid of this flag you are seeing here is because it will bring an end to their evil, corrupt way of looting. All those their looting system will stop. You can no longer use $2 billion to build 3 kilometers of road. You cannot tie a fake road that breeze will carry in Imo State the way Rochas do. You cannot build a fake bridge. You cannot use red sand to build a bridge like Okezipazo. You cannot, under Biafra, you cannot compare cow life with human life. That is why they are afraid. They are afraid of Biafra restoration because that will be the end of their evil way. They don't want you to live good life like their children. They want you to respect their children. They want you to bow down to their children. They want you to cry for their children because you are poor. Because they know that if they balance everywhere, if their children go to any place to purchase anything, you as a poor man, you can still go there and purchase because the price of everything will be equal. Everything. That law then tell you that in court, there is nothing like big man and rich man. In Biafra, you will put it in practical. They will not practice it. You will now be wearing Gucci with a low price. In Europe, where we stay, there is no place where their president will enter to buy something that I cannot enter to buy something. Do you know why? Because the price is the same. They bring the price to the lowest. But in Nigeria, they want you to be worshiping them. They want their children to crush you. When you are, they will tell you, who are you? You are nobody. The news that is going on now is that Osinbajo convoy hit a woman's car and destroyed the side mirror. They never stop. Can Trump convoy hit ordinary American citizen and he will go scot-free? American will vote against him. Can any foreign white Emmanuel Macron convoy hit any person in France and go, and he will not stop? He will step down. The citizen will make him to step down. But in Nigeria, it happens. That is what they want, because they want it to be so that they want you to wash it, to lick the foot they march on the ground. They want it like that. That is why they are fighting. They are fighting, doing everything within their powers to make sure that the Biafra restoration does not come to pass. But I'm sorry for them, because that their plan have failed them. it will not function because Biafra is here. Remember, Biafra is where we worship. Biafra is the last hope of common man. Only in Biafra you can get every justice. And in Biafra land, when a person who thinks that he's rich commits crime, the same poor man commit. The same way the judge pass that judgment to the poor person, the same way he will pass the same judgment to the rich. That's what the people of Nigeria don't want, because they know they will make, in Biafra land, you will make life equal. Nobody can intimidate you any longer. Nobody can use you to play anywhere. You will become a boss. Your life will be respected. Your personal your status will be respected. That is why they don't want Biafra to come. That is why they hate. Once they mention this Biafra name, it will be like you pour the person raw acid. If you see the way they will react, it will be like the ghost. You mention a name of a ghost to them. That is how it is. That is how it is. They will feel like you will see them, they will be shaking. That is why you need to fight now before it may be too late. Fight, join hands together. Let's restore this our nation. Join hands together. Let's make this nation great, Biafra nation. Stop listening to Nigerian politicians. Stop listening to those Janjaweed they paid online, tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a scammer. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu love you. If he never love you, he will not create Eastern Security Network to guide you, to protect life and properties, to go into the bushes to protect your mother who are farmers, to protect our fathers who are doing farm, to make sure that the cows cannot destroy our cassavas and yam. It's only person that loves you can do this for you without you paying any dime, any kobo. That is a sign of a man who have the love of his people. Stop listening to the some of these evil people who don't want you to live the same life they are living. You have tested life, you have traveled abroad, you see the way they are doing. You don't want your brother to come there. You don't want your land to be like that. Because you do send money to them, because you send 100 euro, and 100 euro will be equivalent to 50,000. You want them to be calling you and be begging you. You become much loss or one. You don't want those people. Do you know that in a village where one man is rich, that village is poor? In a family where only one person is rich, is two things involved. Either he blocked the rest not to be rich, or he's winch. Quote me anywhere and I will prove you right. I will prove it to you. Sit down, or one day confront those people that keep on preaching one Nigeria for you. Ask them to tell you the reason why they hate Biafra. They will tell you, all of them, mark this word, they will tell you that I don't hate Biafra, but I hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Are you not deceiving yourself? How can you not? You don't hate Biafra, but you hate who is piloting the restoration of Biafra. Is not that not enough reason for you to know that these people, they are all evil? That is enough reason. Some will tell you that I don't want to be under command and control. Do you think that without command and control, that IPOB will still be existing? Where are those groups that are not under command and control? They are no longer today. They have used them to play gamble. They have used them to play pools in Nigerian politics. There is something I said earlier. I said that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a scammer, how can the Nigerian politicians be going, Eastern politicians be going to the north and telling those Janjaweed emirs that they will bring him down for them to become a governor and senators and they become a VP? The message is clear. The Nigerian politicians are evil. They don't want you to move forward. They don't want you to go to see what other people are seeing. In Western world, they value life. They value human rights. They respect everyone, irrespective of your stature or your status. In this country, you seek to speak with the Mr. President, they will allow you go and speak to Mr. President, and he will listen to you, and he will ask you, what do you want? And everything you will table your reasoning. But in Nigeria, even the governors cannot see the president. The president become an angel overnight. He will only play video, or will sit in one place and do video, and they will put it with the application, and they will say it's broadcasting live, and nobody is talking. Why? Why can't we do the needful? Let us come together. We are one. We are one people. Biafrans are one. It's only the few greedy people are not the few greedy ones don't want Biafra to come, because they know that the moment Biafra come, the game is over. The game is over for them. The moment Biafra come, the game the Nigerian evil politicians are playing will be over for them. It will be over. That is why they are doing everything within their power to make sure that they conquer. But they can never conquer, because the gate of hell can never prevail. It can never prevail. I urge you as a youth, I urge you as an educated human being, I urge you as a reasonable somebody, start now to join hands with IPOB to restore Biafra, so that after the restoration of Biafra, if your mission or your ambition is you are dreaming to become president, you will be it. If you want to become governor, for you to show the good way, for you to show the world that your heart is open to help the masses, in Biafra land you can achieve such dream. They are afraid, because if Biafra is restored, you don't need to become rich before you contest. What you need is to be educated and have talent, have what it takes, have the qualities and the characteristics, the attribute of leadership. That's all it requires in Biafra land for you to become a leader. And they are doing everything humanly possible to stop that. They are doing everything humanly possible to stop your dream. Or in the name, they are stopping Biafra restoration. They are doing everything to continue, so that you will continue crying day and night. Oh my God, that is what they are doing. How many of them can come out and tell you the truth? How many of them can come out and tell you what is going on in Nigeria? How many of them, they have children? How many of their children have you seen on social media telling or anywhere cautioning their fathers? Even their children, if some of their children are so arrogant, once upon a time, Ojus Okanlu's son will enter supermarket, he will order everybody in that supermarket to go out because he wants to shop. Are you people aware of that? Where Yusuf Buhari go for shopping, the moment he step in, every person there, they walk the person out. But the same Yusuf Buhari will come abroad, he will go to a supermarket with other citizens. He cannot order any person to go out. But in Nigeria, he do it. That is why they don't want Biafra to come, because when Biafra is restored, if you like, become president, once you enter shop, you go about and shop your something. You cannot take any security and be chasing people out. You must respect their right. That is the reason they don't want Biafra to come. Once they see this flag, their heart fly out. And they want to use you to accomplish their evil mission. Don't allow any person to use you to accomplish his mission. That Nigeria is evil. That the only thing that can stop that evil is Biafra restoration. That That is why you need to put more effort. Stop listening to this genderweight, uneducated, illiterate. Know that education is not all about speaking English, because some of you will say, oh, this one educated, but he speaks jargon. No. Education is not all about speaking English. It's what you have, the knowledge you learn, the knowledge you gain, what you can offer, what you can come out of you, the quality of the things you do. That is what makes you educated. The way you behave, the way you address others, the way you walk, the way you do things, what you achieve in life, what you bring, and what you do to make other people gain a living. That is what makes you an educated person. And in Biafra land, all those things, you will see it. You will see the standard living of human life. You will enjoy good road in Biafra land. All this poto you are seeing, Enugu Onitsha Expressway will become a history. Even when your children will grow, you will tell them that there was a once poto in this road. They will not believe you. They will not believe you because the land will be so good. If they tell you that, as if you tell a child of 5 years from Dubai that in 1960 that Dubai is begging food, the person will laugh you. They say how possible it is, because the leaders. If you tell those people, I wish the youth of Dubai fold their hands and allowed old Dubai leaders to continue, Dubai will not be like heaven today. But because the youth, they rise up and do the needful, they acted at the right time, you see them. They are a great nation today. Dubai is one of the places now, your sole governors and the president, one of the places they loot your money and go and store it there. And Dubais are using it to develop their places. The same way Switzerland, France, England, UK are using Nigerian money to develop their place because the politicians are looting it and bringing it there. They don't want you to open eyes. Have you heard anyone there that American or England citizen loot money and bring it to Nigeria to keep? It is not possible. They keep their money in their country. They use it to do things. Those money your leaders are taking, and they will put it in London, in bank in London. The bank will give it to the citizen. That is why you see many companies, many clubs will go there and take loan. Which loan are they taking? The money your politicians looted and bring there, they will carry it and use it to develop their land. That is why you see more job opportunities coming out in foreign land. But the place where the money come from, you don't see job opportunities. Their youth are unemployed, crime every day, dying become a culture in Nigeria, and nobody is speaking. A country where we have high-profile lawyers, high-profile individuals cannot speak. And you tell me that there is something. The highest thing they will tell you is pray. Pray. Pray for a whole nation, country that has leadership. Why do they put the leader there? Since the prayer can change everything. There is no need of electing president and governors. You better go inside house and let's start praying so that the road will be tying itself. Pray, pray, pray. The pastor that is deceiving you, telling you to pray, is deceiving you. That is why I don't respect any pastor. Come to Italy. There are some certain things the government would like to do. And the Pope will see that this thing will not favor Vatican citizen. It will not favor Italian citizen. He will stop them. That is the work of God. He discharges his duty and he bring out the power as a man of God and speak and stand on the truth. He don't care of what happened in another man's country. But in Italy here, Pope cares. You can't kill a citizen here and the Pope keeps silent. But in Nigeria, Southern Kaduna is being massacred day and night by the Fulani Niyati Alam bandits, by the Muslims. a country where we have people like Suleiman Mbaka and Ebube Monso mentioned, but if you more Kakumuyi, Adeboyo, Enoch, they cannot speak, they cannot come up to stop the killing in Southern Kaduna, knowing fully well that Southern Kaduna is made up of Christian only. They are sitting down watching them being killed, being massacred. They are dying in their cold blood. Nobody is talking because of the things you are benefiting. Now tell me why that woe unto you cannot befall on the Christians. Nobody want to speak again. Everybody want to become a motivational speaker. We have so many dead brain, and the people you see acting foolishly, or those foolish people you see on social media ranting nonsense, if they are youth, they are youth. When you see most of them, their grandfathers, their parents live in a mud house, but because they think they know how to type, they can come to any page and talk rubbish. I don't blame them. I only blame the God that still keep them alive without directing them to jam the bandits, so that they know what we are saying. They know that only Biafra can give you rest of mind. You yourself, think of it. How many pastors are preaching about salvation today? Because salvation deal with truth. Salvation come with truth. Salvation come with tell the person the reality. But no, they are preaching prosperities and power. Prosperities, impossible things. They are prophesying. They are seeing you with Bugatti. You are jobless. How would they see you with Bugatti? Will Bugatti come from heaven if you don't have job? If they cannot talk to the evil Nigerian government to amend their way, how can they preach? How can they talk? Southern Kaduna, if don't carry it, the world don't know about it, because nobody is seeking for their revenge. The world can only intervene when you make a move. Who will make a move for them? Since the pastors and reverend fathers keep quiet, who will now come for their help? Nobody. Oh, my people, let's wake up. Do you want to tell me that in Biafra land, you can kill a soul and go scot-free? Alfred Ekenem Chuku Lawrence, one more comment from you. You are blocked. It's a promise. Once you type rubbish again here, you are blocked and you are gone forever. Because I don't entertain fools here. This is Mazi Achebepo's page. You don't come here to talk rubbish from that your rust brain. We are talking of people's life. If you don't have conscience, if you think that you are foolish, you better move out. Because one more rubbish comment from you, you are gone. I don't entertain animals. Michael Ezaka, thank you, my brother. You don't have conscience. Nobody wants to talk. But when George Floyd were killed in America, only one person, America, the riot escalated to the whole world. Even the Yazoo country participated. I wonder what those people that organized that riot, that protest, for George Floyd, what were they thinking about the killings that is going on, and they cannot organize the same protest now? Is that not hypocrisy? Is that not hypocrisy? Is not that is an evil act? Since you cannot protect your own people, you don't talk. Because they say charity begins at home. You see the lootings that is going on. You see the lootings. No pastor now can tell Tinubu that the looting is too much. No pastor now can tell Osinbajo that the looting is too much. No pastor now can tell Buhari that what you are doing. When Bishop Kuka stood up to say the Ariwa people called for his arrest, many people called for his arrest. Now tell me, if such thing happen and everybody keep quiet, how can you speak the truth again? Everybody's afraid to speak the truth. You forget that if you speak the truth, you will die. If you don't speak the truth, you will also die. Why can't you speak the truth? Because this life, only the truth can set us free. The pastors don't know that they have a big role to play. They don't know their roles. Most of them don't know their duties any longer. They think it's all about Biafra restoration. You have many things to do. You have a role to play. Your duty as a pastor, you call yourself, you know the word pastor. Do you know how the Bible refer you? A shepherd. You are a shepherd. And that shepherd, your followers is the sheep. Now they are killing your followers, the sheep, which you are the shepherd to. You keep quiet because of you don't want to lose your money in the bank. You don't want to lose your companies, which that shows that you are not speaking the truth. As a man of God, you don't need to be one side. Stand for the truth and speak it anytime, any day. Not the other way around. Not becoming evil every time, you and evil. Every time you don't want to stand for the masses. There is some set of people that are not connected to the government that's supposed to stand for the masses. People like lawyers, people like pastors. These people have voices when it comes in a society. These people need to speak for the poor masses on behalf. They are the voice of the voiceless. But today in Nigeria, they are the people who are killing the voiceless. They are making the voiceless more. They are more danger. They are danger. In fact, they are the worst nightmare the poor men in Nigeria today are seeing. Because of the one thing or the other you will benefit, you don't want to stand up. Because of one thing, the small change you are getting. They don't want to speak up. You don't want to speak up because of what? Because of what? Remember, the same scripture tells you that it's very easier for a horse to pass through the hole of a needle instead of for a rich man to go heaven. You preach all these things in the altar, yet you are riding a private jet, you have mansions, you are driving the latest Jeep. You go with mopos and securities, meanwhile you give handbills and what you call the olive oil to your members. Who are you deceiving? What happened? What happened to your voices? Or you people don't remember the Paul, the great apostle, how he did his work? You join people, you join the government to fight the restoration of Biafra. You join the government to fight a God-choosing nation. You join the evil politicians to fight for Biafra not to be restored. And you call yourself a man of God. You join the evil government to fight the light. And you say you are serving God. You as a lawyer, you see the massacre in Umpo. You see the killings at Afaruku. You see the killings in Lekki, yet you are still waiting for army to bring a personnel for you to take it up from there. Oh, what can you use to justify your that of character, if not evil? What will you use? What will you use? Evil people. What is the meaning of evil? The moment you start fighting for against the restoration of Biafra, you are evil. If you are a pastor, you don't want Biafra to come. You know that there is evil. When Biafra is restored, that evil thing, they will stop you not to carry it out. That is why you join the group to fight for Biafra not to come. You know fully well that if are you as a pastor, if you allow Biafra to come, there is something hidden in that your ministry, and Biafra will review it. And you don't want that to happen. That is why you are fighting. Do you want to tell me that the whole pastor in the East, if they join hand and join IPOB in this struggle to restore Biafra, do you want to tell me that the government will not listen to you people? But you people what are you preaching? If you cannot preach the restoration of Biafra in that your altar, what is the word of God you know you are preaching again? You need to let people know the truth. You as a pastor, you as a reverend father, you as a prophet, you as a man of God, you need to stand in that your altar, preach the restoration of Biafra. Because what you are called for is to save the children of Chukwu Okike Abiama, to stop them not to be a slave, to free them from slavery. In that case, you have to preach the word of Chukwu Okike Abiama. You have to tell them to come out and join hands in restoration of his kingdom. Not the other way around. Because Biafra is a kingdom of Chukwu Okike Abiama. You as a servant of God, you are in Biafra land. You have to preach. You have to preach. Not the other way around. Biafra is a spirit. The moment you join hands to fight against Biafra, go and check, ask people, those that fight against Biafra, how it beat them today, how body beat them. Don't be a fake. Stop living a pretend, a fake life. Some of the musicians are afraid to speak because you think if you speak, they will ban your music. You forget that your music said today because the people, the Biafrans, those people that make you to be who you are, they are killing them today. After they kill them, will you see anyone to buy the music? You will die in hunger. How many Hausa people sing? How many Hausa people play Christian music or this hip hop? The people that are playing it is Biafrans, and the same Biafrans that make you who you are, that you are singing, that are making you to reign everywhere, they are killing them, and they don't want to talk. You as a celebrity, you are the voice of the voiceless. You don't know the meaning of the power you have. You don't know it. Oh, it's a pity that the celebrity fall into the hands of the wrong people. Let me mention some of the celebrity that you people admire to be like. Do you know that Fela Kuti is a celebrity, is a musician like you? What type of music did he release during his time? Message. He passed message to people. He used his song, music to tackle the government. I was watching one of the interview when they asked Rude Boy, why can't he sing to the and tell the government. He said that even if he sing, they will dance it because you don't tell them the reality. When you call their name and you ask them, you tell them what the evil, they will listen to you. When Fela say who killed how you tell the singer, who killed the Delegiwa, he go tell you say na Baba, if you put Gida na you sabi. Tells you that Babangida killed the Delegiwa. Babangida killed Delegiwa. He used music to pass it. He tell Obasanjo his own. Today, every one of you want to be like Fela, the great Fela Kuti. May your soul continue resting in peace. I will speak nothing but the truth. And we will continue speaking the truth until Biafra is restored. Because in Biafra is where we worship. Biafra is our religion. Biafra is my nation. I don't have any other country apart from Biafra. On this note, I will bring today's program to an end here. I'm live again. Join me tomorrow as I tell the lawyers and the journalists in Nigeria their duties, because they have failed us too. Tomorrow, my topic is about the barristers and the human rights. I will continue speaking until Biafra nation is restored. And once Biafra nation is restored, everybody will have his way. Everything you do in this life, in Biafra, anything you do, make sure that you fight for this restoration of Biafra. Don't say you are not IPOB. Don't leave this fight for any person, because only Biafra can set us free. We have suffered a lot. From tender age, I start my suffer until I travel abroad. But I am not comfortable. I want to be in my land and enjoy the fruit of my labor. Biafra is my only hope. And I urge every one of you, if you are afraid to speak because of DSS, because of police, because of EFCC, kill that fear and speak the truth. Whether you speak or you not speak, the moment you ride good motor, they will arrest you. That DSS you are running for will kill you. So why can't you speak on time to prevent you, to secure your life? Speak. The moment you speak, they will know that you have known what they know. But if you keep silent, you will die silently. Keep on speaking the truth, the word of God, the restoration of Chukwu Okike Abiama. Here, the day they will restore it, you will not see me talk about it. So I thank every one of you that you make today's program a very interesting one. I really appreciate you all. May Chukwu Okike Abiama, onye pụrụ ime ihe niile, guide and bless every one of you. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Biafra Unity TV, on my YouTube. Thank you once again, and share the video. Follow my page, Mazi Achebe Paul. Thank you and remain blessed. Ciao, ciao. A la próxima.